Hey guys, so I'm not gonna be uploading here anymore. Let me try my best to explain. So, long story short, okay, please check out the other YouTube, okay? This is what it looks like, okay? This was my original channel. Now, you gotta realize, I've been doing YouTube and content creation for over technically a decade. Not even technically, I have. It's been over that. But, I've been doing a bunch of different things because, as time goes on, you want to try different things. I think there's a difference between giving up and redirection, right? And my whole thing has always been I want to do content creation. That's always been what I've wanted to do. It's always been my dream, right? Well, I've been working on that YouTube channel for a while. It would always be Let's Plays, okay? I was very inspired by my peers. When you think of like PewDiePie, Scott is Minecraft, Markiplier, all these other people that were big during that time. Let's say Damascus, those names were what kind of inspired me to even start in the first place, okay? But frankly, it's also just the fact that I would see people doing film and whatnot, and I wanted to make my own stories. I wanted to be my own person, and in a weird way as well. It's like, I was kind of lonely at the time, and I wanted, in a sense, prove that, hey, if you guys are looking for a place to hang out as well, this is the place. Well, didn't do the best, but it was making a, community. And what I would see was, okay, my videos were doing very bad compared to other people, despite the fact that I was putting more effort. And sometimes I felt like some things were at the similar quality. Now, looking back, I can understand things a lot better now, and I have a lot more of a grasp as to why certain things did well, why some were just straight up dog shit, okay? But at the time, it's very hard to see that. And I kind of got this idea in my head, which I think was rational, where it's like, okay, am I just a failure? Is this not for me, right? And I think that is, it's real. You gotta ask yourself these things. If you're only getting a certain amount and your goal is to be a YouTuber, right? If you're not getting these results you need, then what are you, right? Well, I decided, screw it, whatever, I'm gonna try something else. And this was, I believe, in 2021 or 2022 that I decided I'm going to start a completely different channel, right? So I had this channel on the side, or, my main channel was still going, but I did another side channel as kind of a tester, right? I was doing a lot of Dead by Daylight this time. So I was doing a lot of Dead by Daylight, and I opened up this other channel. Same thing, but I call it The Blue Digit, right? And that didn't last for too long. I uploaded I think a few dozen videos on it. However, the thing that was very interesting was one of them, on my first videos in the first 10 that I uploaded, got within the same day 3K views, and it was about me basically talking about dev notes off the game. Let me mind you, I've worked on videos for a lot longer. I had videos of a lot higher quality, and they never got that much views compared to that quickly. So I sat there and was like, okay, what's going on here? Why did that do so well? And I looked through my OG account, and basically I learned that the whole algorithm for what people were being recommended whatnot through my channel was bad. To give an example, you would see clearly I'm a gaming channel, through just the videos themselves is very clearly gaming. And yet for recommended topics and trends and shit, it would be how to fix your PC, why gardening is healthy for the environment, shit like that, and it made no fucking sense. What? You know what I mean? So in that moment, after looking at my analytics of the OG channel and then this, the Dead by Daylight one, I was like, what? I'm finally have a chance to essentially look at what is me. I actually do have something worthwhile. I'm not just, this isn't all my fault. There is something I can do if I keep pushing forward. This isn't just me, screaming to an abyss and hoping something comes, you know what I mean? And so my flame got reignited. So I kept posting on the OG channel again, but it still didn't feel exactly right. So I was like, what? Okay, I'm going to try this from the top and see if I can just actually do this consistently. See if I can get some results to get back to where I was, okay? And so, I was doing Roblox. I really thought it was funny. Not a whole lot of people were doing Roblox and, were, I guess, more, adult about the games they were playing. It was just a bunch of kids yay, which, whatever. But I saw the demographic changing. I'm I'll kind of fill in that void. And so I did. And it was fun. As you can tell from this channel, it worked out really well, I would say. I love Roblox, and I'm still gonna be playing Roblox even after this video. You'll see that what I'm gonna say at the end of this video, obviously. But I basically, as I was working, so let me mind you, that's why uploads are slow. That's why you see dead points. But as I was working on all these things, basically I worked on this channel, and as you can tell, there's hundreds of uploads here. And I think the number one thing I wanted to do with this channel was, again, to kind of prove myself. See, okay, if I tried again, could I do something? Is this just a one and done that I got lucky with the other channel getting a certain 1,000 something views, a certain 1,000 subscribers, or not? This channel, my most popular video of all time is on it, and it has over 300, I think 60,000 something views, which to me is nuts. Okay, I cannot tell you how good it feels to know that I can consistently now get hundreds of views or something, like thousands if I put my mind to it. Like, that's insane to me. I remember back when I was younger, I would lose my shit over 100. Literally just 100 people, I would get emotional over, okay? And now we got this. It means a lot to me. And that's why I'm here kind of talk to you now. So as I do everything, I do a lot of Twitch. That's where most of the clips came from. That's where a lot of everything kind of came from, right? And let me mind you, I'm only, I would say, actually less than 1,000 subs away from my OG channel catching up in terms of. However, I kind of had to sit down at one point because you gotta realize, like, I've been working. I don't have time to always just keep uploading. I don't have time to keep just like kind of going to the grind zone and get like maybe 1 or 2 subs. I gotta do either something that's gonna work or something that I'm actually going to genuinely love, right? And I had to sit down, like, okay, what am I? Who am I? What am I willing to do here? And what I realized was, I need to be the guy that does variety, because that's always what I've liked doing. I've always liked just doing a little bit of everything, just being my genuine self, and hopefully through that endeavor, motivating people in the process. That's always been what I've liked doing, right? It's always been who I am. And that's why I'm kind of coming to today, and this is my decision, okay? I don't always have the most time to do things, and I decided if I'm going to like really focus in on one thing, instead of having a bunch of little small community channels, why don't they just go back to the OG and double down? And that's why I'm asking you guys today to please, basically, we're going to the OG channel. That's all I'm going to be doing. Now, will I keep doing Roblox? Yes. Is that all I'll be doing? No. So already, if you look at that channel, there's already 2 videos that are up immediately within like I believe like the last week that are like Roblox related, maybe like the last like week and a half. Like, I basically have already been uploading videos that are like Roblox related, and then a lot of other variety. So if you look, you'll see a lot of stuff there. But the goal is to obviously build that up. I can do whatever the hell I want, and then we'll be good, okay? So Roblox videos are not dying, but I don't want to just keep doing exclusive to Roblox. And you'll see that in my streams. Everyone can even tell in the streams, okay? I want to do whatever's going to be the best adventure. That's the best way I can describe it. So what's going to happen to this channel? Probably not going to be uploading that much on it. Will I probably send some videos on it? Sure. Am I going to shut it down? No. I mean, like, you never know. Maybe the other channel will be big. There might be something that I specifically just want on this channel, right? It's always nice to just kind of leave them up. And besides, there's so many good members on this channel. Like, I love it. But you gotta realize at the same time, though, like, I want to focus on what's going to be the best for me. And I find that the OG channel is going to be what's going to be growing in terms of who I am the most, okay? If I want to talk about whatever the hell I can, then I will. And I can just throw it on there because it will be the best for it. So what I'm saying here and asking you to do is, all I'm going to do this is what I'll be doing right now, right? So I got the OG channel, I got the Twitch, and I've been working on the TikTok, okay? Those 3 things. I'd love you guys to check them all out. Specifically, though, because this is a YouTube, okay? If you're going to check out any of them, okay, you had to choose one, please, 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 at least go subscribe to the OG channel. It mean the world to me, okay? It really would. Because I want to keep growing. I want to keep doing this crazy shit with you, and I would love to see you guys along for the journey. So that's my little longer explanation, okay? That's why everything's been going down the way it is. And I kind of hate doing these videos like, yeah, goodbye, because obviously, like, for example, I've said this before, the other channel, we're like, hey, I'm doing the Roblox, and now we're going, it's a lot of back and forth. But the one thing I will guarantee you, okay, if you're ever confused, or if you're a long-time member or a short-term member, the one thing I will tell you is, despite the fact that we might be going from one platform to another, or like, I might be changing things up, the one thing I will always promise you is I will never give up on doing this content creation. That's just not happening. Maybe things might slow down. Maybe other things might happen. But until we succeed, until I fulfill my promise, I'm never giving up. And that's my promise to you. God be my witness. So, love you guys. Thank you so much. Again, please subscribe to Blue Digit if you don't hate orphans. Okay, if you don't hate orphans, please subscribe. I'm gonna be leaving the link down there, okay, or just look it up, just Blue Digit, BLUE instead of BLOO, right, big brain. So see you guys there. Love you guys, and let's keep making these dreams a reality. So smile, keep it up, and let's fight for a future bright. So try. My name is Buddha, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Woo!